Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Fallout 3. My name is Camel, and in this video I will be running us through all of the unobtainable apparel pieces and sets in Fallout 3. Now, an unobtainable item is an item that cannot be obtained via normal gameplay means. So, although there may be some glitches, there may be mods, console commands, and bugs that will allow you to gain access to some of these items, those methods are not intended or normal gameplay. Therefore, any items only acquirable via those methods are counted as unobtainable and are in this video. So sit back, relax, and enjoy all the threads that you can't get. And for the first piece, we have the Army Mechanic Jumpsuit with a damage resistance of 2, a value of 6, a weight of 1, and item health of 100. Effects is +5 to repair. The Army Mechanic Jumpsuit can only be seen being worn by American grease monkeys during the Anchorage Reclamation simulation in the DLC Operation Anchorage. As you can see, it is a uniquely skinned jumpsuit with this green skin. Interestingly, unlike most armor and weapons in the Anchorage Reclamation simulation, the jumpsuit does not have an extremely high item health count. The Army Mechanic Jumpsuit is the opposite to the Leggy Mechanic Jumpsuit. And coming into the world of the unobtainable list, we have the Birth Skirt. The only stat known is the item health of 100, and the Birth Skirt is an item that is used solely in the beginning sequence to represent the supposed point of view of you, the newborn baby. So it is only worn by your mother, Catherine, during the birth sequence at the start of the game. The Birth Skirt has only a female model, but both male and female variants are set to use the same model. Attempting to equip this as a male will result in the character's torso, arms, and legs appearing as female. And it will also give you the body of Sarah Connor. It also gives you an external, protrudent, and super long flexor digitorum longus. That's right, science, motherfucker. Rocketing through the list, we have the Blast Off Helmet. With a damage resistance of 1, a value of 30, a weight of 1, and item health of 100, effects are not applicable. And the Blast Off Helmet is actually cut content from Fallout 3 and is not found anywhere in-game, although the Blast Off Pajamas can be found being worn by Bumble in Little Lamplight. I can't imagine why anyone would want to go to sleep in their set of pajamas and their giant oversized helmets. Unless, of course, it's treatment for plagiocephaly. Next, we have the Chinese Jumpsuit with a damage resistance of 6, a value of 10, a weight of 2, and item health of 100. Effects are +5 to small guns. The Chinese Jumpsuit can be seen being worn by Chinese commandos when the failsafe terminal is activated during the Tranquility Lane quest. It cannot be looted from their bodies as they will merely be rendered unconscious when killed. The Chinese Jumpsuit also has a unique skin in that it is much cleaner than the obtainable dirty Chinese Jumpsuit. And for some history, the Chinese Jumpsuit was worn by Chinese armed and special forces during the infiltration of the Columbia Commonwealth, as well as other conflicts with the United States. Diagnosing its way through the list, we have Dr. Lee's glasses with a damage resistance of 1, a value of 6, and item health of 150. And Dr. Lee's glasses are cut content from Fallout 3. Dr. Lee's glasses were originally meant to be worn by Dr. Lee herself and go with Dr. Lee's outfit. However, for unknown reasons, they were cut from the final version of the game. Next, we have the Kid's Ballcap with glasses. Damage resistance of 1, a value of 30, a weight of 1, and item health of 100. Effects are not applicable. Very little is known about the Kid's Ballcap with glasses. All that really is known is that it was cut content from Fallout 3 and can only be found in the game files. However, as you will notice, it is giant and floats above the player character's head. Sun protection while having ventilation. Here we have the Kids Police Hat with a damage resistance of 1, a value of 40, a weight of 1, and item health of 150. Effects are +1 to perception. The Kids Police Hat can be seen in-game being worn by Knick-Knack and Knock-Knock, who can both be found in Little Lamplight. And although being worn by Knick-Knack and Knock-Knock, it cannot be reverse pickpocketed off them under normal circumstances. The Kids Police Hat, similar to other kids' headpieces, is giant and oversized. A hat I can finally fit my giant head into. Next, we have the Lab Goggles with a damage resistance of 1, a value of 25, a weight of 1, and item health of 10. Effects are +10 to energy weapons. The Lab Goggles are a piece of eyewear which were cut from the final version of the Fallout 3 DLC Point Lookout, which is a shame because +10 to energy weapons for a headpiece is, I do believe, unique to the Lab Goggles. The Enclave Officer's Hat gives a +5 to energy weapons, so the Lab Goggles are twice as good, yet infinitely worse because they were cut. Making its way through the list, we have the Makeshift Gas Mask. Damage resistance of 3, a value of 40, a weight of 2, and item health of 25. Quite an interesting effect, it prevents some Vault 106 hallucinations. According to the Fallout 3 official game guide, 2 of them were supposed to be in Vault 106 to prevent the blue visions. However, the masks are not present in the final version of the game. More accurately, they were placed but marked as disabled, indicating that they were removed from the game sometime after the official game guide was written. In appearance, the Makeshift Gas Mask is identical to the Raider Blastmaster helmet. Moving through, we have Mayor MacCready's outfit. With a damage resistance of 2, a value of 30, a weight of 2, and item health of 100, effects are not applicable. And Mayor MacCready's outfit can be found in-game being worn by Mayor MacCready himself in Little Lamplight. And the other half to the set, MacCready's helmet. With a damage resistance of 6, a value of 60, a weight of 1, and item health of 15, effects are not applicable. And MacCready's helmet can also be found being worn by Mayor MacCready in Little Lamplight. Mayor MacCready cannot be pickpocketed nor damaged, so reverse pickpocketing this set is out of the question. If the player does wear these items, the sleeves will clip through the chest, the sleeves will also cover up the buttons on the Pip-Boy 3000. There is also no female version of this outfit. Sexist. Trying to equip a female with it results in her wearing a Vault 101 jumpsuit. Next we have the Mysterious Stranger outfit. Damage resistance of 5, value of 40, a weight of 3, and item health of 100. Effects are not applicable. Mysterious Stranger outfit can be seen being worn by the Mysterious Stranger. The other puzzle piece is the Mysterious Stranger hat with a damage resistance of 2, a value of 30, a weight of 1, and item health of 100. Effects are not applicable. And the Mysterious Stranger hat is once again worn by the Mysterious Stranger. As you can see, the entire setup is a nod to the classic film-style detectives. The long overcoat with a shady hat pulled over the face. Also, the Mysterious Stranger outfit cannot be worn with any other headgear other than the Mysterious Stranger hat, as trying to do so unequips the outfit. It is strangely mysterious. Next we have the night vision goggles. All the stats are unknown. On the left side we have the female version of the night vision goggles, and on the right side we have the male version of the night vision goggles. Now the night vision goggles, the meshes and inventory icon for night vision goggles appear in Fallout 3's resource files but are unused. The goggles were meant to go along with the Merc veteran outfit and have different models for male and female heads, as you can see on screen. And although all of the stats are unknown about the night vision goggles, I'm going to wander blindly into the darkness and assume that the night vision goggles were going to give the player night vision. Next we have the Oasis Exile hood with a damage resistance of 2, a value of 30, a weight of 1, and item health of 10. Effects are not applicable. The Oasis Exile hood is cut content from Fallout 3. The Oasis Exile hood can be found in the game files, but it is not used in the game. It is identical in looks and stats with the regular hood except for increased item value. Powering through the list, we have the Power Suit Armor. It has a damage resistance of 20, a value of 12, a weight of 2, and item health of 100. Effects are +1 to agility, +1 to charisma, and +3 to speech. Now the Power Suit Armor is cut content. While it appears in the game files, it is not used in the game. With a damage resistance of 20, it is similar to light armor. It also adds 1 point to both agility and charisma. However, its speech bonus is only 3, which is 2 less than the regular business wear, but its value is doubled to a mighty 12 caps. The Power Suit Armor is also visually identical to the grimy pre-war business wear. Here we have the pre-war outfit and watch. With a damage resistance of 1, a value of 30, a weight of 2, and item health of 100. Effects are not applicable. The pre-war outfit and watch is what you wear during the Tranquility Lane simulation. During the Tranquility Lane simulation, it also replaces your Pip-Boy with the watch. As you can see, it has 2 different skins for both male and female. Flaming through the list, we have the Pyro Helmet. Damage resistance of 3, a value of 20, a weight of 3, and item health of 15. Effects are not applicable, and the Pyro Helmet is in fact cut content. The Pyro Helmet is identical both in stats and also physically to the Raider Blastmaster helmet, except that it's missing the bonuses. The Pyro Helmet's flame died with its stat loss. Next up we have the Ragamuffin Tophat. With a damage resistance of 1, a value of 30, a weight of 1, and item health of 100. And it has no effects apart from making you look as steampunk as Yagram Bagan. The Ragamuffin Tophat can be seen in-game being worn by Eclair in Little Lamplight, and Kenny in Kenny's Cave, otherwise known as Herzog Mine, in the Point Lookout DLC. And while many children of the Wastelands of Fallout 3 have the Ragamuffin outfit, only those 2 characters, Eclair and Kenny, possess the matching Ragamuffin Tophat. Dozing through the list, we have the Sleepwear. It has a damage resistance of 1, a value of 6, a weight of 1, and item health of 100, effects are +1 to charisma. And the Sleepwear is a piece of cut clothing from Fallout 3. It is identical to the sexy Sleepwear and can only be retrieved through console commands. The Sleepwear gives a bonus to charisma. Nah, I can only imagine why that's for. Wouldn't mind a bonus to endurance. Next up, we have Stanley's party hat with a value of 5 and a weight of 1 and item health of 10, and this can be found being worn by Stanley Armstrong in Vault 101 during the quest Growing Up Fast. Stanley's party hat provides a damage resistance of 0, whereas the standard party hat has a damage resistance of 1. Also, strangely, when worn on the player's head, Stanley's party hat appears to be slightly slanted. Operating the list, we have Jame's surgical mask, with a value of 30, a weight of 1, and item health of 100. And Jame's surgical mask can be seen during the opening sequence of Fallout 3, that sequence being the Lone Wanderer's birth, your birth, and James will be wearing this surgical mask. Deja vuing its way through the list, we have the surgical mask, with a damage resistance of 1, a value of 6, a weight of 1, and item health of 10, and effects are +5 to medicine, +5 to poison resistance, and +5 to radiation resistance. The surgical mask is cut content from Fallout 3 and the Fallout 3 DLC Broken Steel. This cut version grants a bonus to 5 medicine, 5 to poison resistance, and 5 to radiation resistance. Whereas James's surgical mark lacks the effects and has no damage resistance but has higher item health and value. This item was also introduced and then cut once again in the Broken Steel DLC. Here we have the Devil's Pigtails, with a damage resistance of 3, a value of 20, a weight of 3, and item health of 15, effects are not applicable. And the Devil's Pigtails are cut content from Fallout 3. And the Devil's Pigtails are identical in both stats and physically to the Raider Psycho Tick Helmet. Peeping through your curtains, we have the Peepers, with a damage resistance of 1, a value of 6, a weight of 1, and item health of 10, and the effect is it gives you night vision. Now the Peepers are a cut item from the final version of the Fallout 3 DLC Operation Anchorage. The Peepers are identical in appearance to the biker goggles, however they have the scripted night vision effect. As you can see, the Peepers scripts were not quite complete as they kind of hang off your ear instead of going over your eyes. It's not too bad that these were cut from the game as the night vision effect is ridiculously sensitive. Whether it's night or day, it's just a wall of overexposed green on screen. Wearing these may make you envious. Next we have the Vault 87 Jumpsuit with a damage resistance of 1, a value of 6, a weight of 1, and item health of 100. Effects are +2 to melee weapons and +2 to speech. The Vault 87 Jumpsuit is a cut item from Fallout 3. These suits were worn by the ill-fated subjects of Vault 87's evolutionary experimentation program. Although the Vault 87 Jumpsuit was put into the game files, the game itself offers no opportunity to obtain one, and the only ones seen throughout the game are worn by Forks and failed FEV subjects, ripped to shreds by their larger mutated bodies. And we have the Vault 92 Jumpsuit with a damage resistance of 1, a value of 6, a weight of 1, and item health of 100. Effects are +2 to melee weapons and +2 to speech. The Vault 92 Jumpsuit is once again cut content. The Vault 92 Jumpsuit was worn by, once again, its ill-fated residents. It cannot be found anywhere in-game, however, as the residents are dead and their jumpsuits have decayed. It can only be obtained via console commands. Next up, we have the Wasteland Scout Hat, with a damage resistance of 1, a value of 30, a weight of 1, and item health of 100, and effects are not applicable. The Wasteland Scout Hat is a cut item from Fallout 3. There are two versions of the Wasteland Scout Hat. The one on the left is the female version, and the one on the right is the male version. The Wasteland Scout Hat does not fit kids' heads properly. It also does not make any appearances in-game, and sadly, it is also unusable by the play character. What a waste. Penultimately, we have the Winterized Chinese Jumpsuit with a damage resistance of 6, a value of 10, a weight of 2, and item health of 999,100. Effects are not applicable. The Winterized Chinese Jumpsuit can be seen in-game during the Anchorage Reclamation Simulation in the Operation Anchorage DLC, being worn by Chinese soldiers. And the second half of the set is the Winterized Chinese Commando Hat with a damage resistance of 1, a value of 6, a weight of 1, a measly item health of 99,915. Effects are not applicable. And once again, this can be seen in-game during the Anchorage Reclamation Simulation in the Operation Anchorage DLC, being worn by Chinese soldiers. The Winterized Chinese set is almost identical to the standard Chinese set, yet it sports a white skin for improved camouflage in the Alaskan environment. The hat is similar to the Chinese Commando Hat, but features an additional additional white balaclava and goggles. The Winterized Chinese set is based on the 1950s Korean War Chinese and North Korean uniforms, and both pieces of this set might have originally been intended to be a reward of the Anchorage Reclamation simulation in the Operation Anchorage DLC. However, any plans for that were cut before release. And there we have it, that does conclude our video for the unobtainable apparel pieces and sets in Fallout 3 and its respective DLCs. I do hope you enjoyed this video, I hope you learned something, and I hope you got to see some of the items that you may not have seen before in Fallout 3. Links to both Twitter and Facebook are in the description, so please feel free to follow and like. As you can see on screen, there are links to the other videos in this series which I have made for you to watch, so please feel free to binge watch them. Links will also be in the description. If you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to leave a comment letting me know your favorite items in this video and which items you want to see come over into Fallout 4. Be sure to share this video amongst your fellow Vault dwellers, and as always, if you did enjoy this video and you would like to see videos similar to this one, please subscribe. It helps me know that people are interested in these kind of videos and in the long run will result in more of these kind of videos. I would like to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you very shortly in the next video. I'll see you there.